The next tune has a little history behind it, believe it or not. As you know, Slatersville was a little town that became the first industrialized town in America where you worked, you lived, and you sent your children to school. In addition, at that time when John Slater opened the mill here in 1807 or so, one of the decrees was that the church, that there should be no alcohol served in the church. Now, I suppose some had thought of that as a rumor. I've never seen it in writing anywhere, but I understand that Barbara Warrington heard him say it. So it must be true. I'll let you get me away.
The Warrai, Angelino and South Warrington.
Thank you, Barbara. In any event, we thought we'd make a little fun on St. Patrick's Day of our no beer policy here in church. We're in edition number 3. We've come up with some updated lyrics, and we're happy to share them with you. Watch out, some of you.
In the north of Rose Island, in Slatersville town, at the head of our common, our steeple is found. We're a church congregation full of prayer and good cheer, but we have one sad problem: we're a church with no beer.
Our church, it needs painting, it's starting to peel. We've gone out to bid to find the best deal. Vinyl siding or painting, the choice is not clear, but they both would look good if we drank some more beer. Needles and pins, knit prayer shawls for the ill. They have many requests, many orders to fill. Although they knit quickly, one issue is clear: they would make many more shawls if they let them serve beer.
Our choir sings lovely, they sing loud, they sing soft, but more men are needed to sing in our loft. Mark Colton and Shelley, they left us last year. Many tenors would join as rehearsals served beer. Get that, John Staples?
On Stewardship Sunday, we have our pledge drive. To raise up more money is what we do strive. To balance our budget with more funds this year, we'd all dig a lot deeper if they served us some beer.
Hey Chuck, you know those pledge envelopes we have on Sunday? It's got like a special box. You know, there's one for the main fund and there's one for missions. We can add a little box, a beer box.
There you go.
If you want to contribute to the beer fund, it'd be a special line item restricted so they couldn't take money from the beer fund to say fund like the food pantry or something.
No.
You know, people want that out there. Right, it's very wrong. Our missions committee supports Habitat for Humanity. We send volunteers led by Steve Whitney with hammers and drills week to week throughout the whole year. But they'd be done in a day if they served 10 beer.
On each Apple Sunday, a great story is read. Little Bobby hands out apples with a pail on his head. The start of our Sunday school is a great tale, but it'd be more entertaining if the apples were ale. At the annual meeting, Jean gives us the news. We hope and we pray she ain't singing the blues. Gives us our vision, recaps the past year, but the news would be sweeter if she served us draft beer.
Reverend Eileen, our pastor, she leads us in prayer. The service uplifting, she writes with great care. The sermons are moving, but much more they would sign if on Communion Sunday they would just serve real wine. In bigger glasses.
Celebrating St. Patrick each March 17th with the Kitchen All-Stars and Fred Roy's corned beef. Yo, Fred. We play Irish music, but before the band's here, we go drinking at Lindy's because the church won't serve beer.
The corned beef and cabbage are fit for a king. The fundraising committee, they ask us to sing. We don't charge them money, we don't make them beg. Because we thought that coffee urn was really a keg. What is this?
Okay?
Oh man, son of a gun. Our song, it is over. Our song, it is done. In spite of our efforts, the teetotalers won. But on the night of St. Patrick's, it just seemed so queer, singing songs of the Irish in a church with no beer.
So tonight as we leave you off to Lindy's we'll slink, because a night with St. Patrick's means a beer we must drink. But as for our church, there's no beer drinking here.
Unless
We prove that Jesus broke the bread with the beer.